Go ahead, get that real quick.
The whole problem didn't he especially acted as if she didn't publicly say that when she's dating black men, or
We're
when
talking
she's
Jeannie Mai, y'all.
with black men,
Young Jeezy.
it's when she's feels them as pick-me-ups, and we just skated right over that as if that was appropriate. And he continued in his marriage, and now you divorced her because of what she's feeling lean and mean again, and she want to see what else she can get that's better than you. Whatever the case may be, I don't know.
No, she said it.
Circumstance, but I feel like a lot of black men will convince themselves that they are accepted by other groups and other nationalities, so they don't have to feel what we feel or what we go through. I see a lot of red pill men, or a lot of men will tear down women, black women, saying, "Don't nobody want you, don't nobody want you, we don't want you, don't nobody want you." So they'll convince themselves that other groups of people want them, so they're not in our spot.
Exactly. I just had to do that quick video on that Jeannie Mai, because Jeannie Mai already let niggas know that the only time she mess with black men is when she is feeling low and down, and when she's feeling lean and mean, she go get her white man. She'll never go for Asian men, because for whatever reason, they either don't want her or she don't want them, because she compete. So women like this that date outside of their race, and I'm not saying this for all women, but I'm saying this for a lot of women who do this, they're insecure. And they need to feel better than the next woman. So in order for them to feel better than the next woman, they need to get what the next woman got. And that's the reason why a lot of these women date outside their race, especially in the black community. A lot of Hispanics, and I don't care who get mad, a lot of Hispanic, Asians, white women date black, preferably American Indian men, aka black men, because they feel like black men, aka American Indian men, put them on a pedestal and hate their own women because due to their advertisement, and like them and put them on a pedestal and think they better than American Indian, aka black women. And so because of this, a lot of them date black men. So black men think that everybody's dating them for the sake of liking them, when truthfully they're just using you as a pick-me-up for when they feel insecure. That's it. They're not dating you because they actually like you and want you and want to. How can they, when they don't even think highly of you in the first place?
A lot of niggas be so broken and don't even know their own worth that they'd rather be fetishized, and they'd rather be an idea of a nigga than people actually seeing them for who they are. But they don't even know who they are, and they don't even like who they are presently. So I feel like a lot of men would rather be fetishized. I'm not saying it's all y'all, but I feel like there's enough to say it. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of men that would rather be fetishized and be like a nebulous idea of a nigga than actually be liked for who they are, because they probably don't even think they could be liked for who they are.
Exactly.
This could go on and on, but we're not going to act like it.
Okay.
The effects of whatever.
Racism and social media influence on our race as a people. We're not going to do that, because we understand what's going on. This is not a bash at American Indian men, aka black men. Y'all know how they reclassify that. So it's not an attack. This is just an eye opener for those out there who don't see it. This ain't an attack on Asian women, white women, Hispanic women, none of that. This ain't an attack on interracial couples.
It's really just
reality.
On. Well, we just sat there and allowed this lady say a couple of years ago how
she said this, and when y'all want to know when she said it, she was on the reel when Tamar was on there. And everybody heard what Jeannie Mai said, and everybody bypassed. That's on national TV now. And everybody bypassed it like she did not just say something so disrespectful. And she should have, if I was Tamar, I'd have reached over and clocked the one. Because that's disrespectful to say that you use my men to feel better. And how does she, and the question is, if y'all want to know how, y'all want to know how she used, true, but you want to know what's so crazy is, you want to know, then people going to go, how does she use them? By being with that black or white man, she feels like she's better than the women. She got played by that white man, because not only did he leave her, he left her for a white woman and made her feel worthless now. Because now, you know, a lot of Asians, quite as it's kept, insecurity is when they compare themselves to white European females, right? Even sometimes American Indian females, but very much so white females. Like, not white, but you know, Northern European, Slavic women. Right? So when they have to compete with them, they feel insecure. So when her white husband left her for a white woman, she felt depleted. So she needed a quick pick-me-up, and that's where Jeezy come in, like she said.
Who convinced that your women is trash, despite the fact that you'll see the black women, whatever, is really
American Indian women,
whether you go to bad attitudes or whatever, every color of women, any man that actually dealt with more than one type of woman, they will understand that you will find those same traits, whether good or bad, in any color.
Thank you. Any race, any ethnicity. So anyway,
especially in America. Let's not even act like.
Thank you.
That whole independent crap is predominantly black women.
That's bullshit, because isn't that the whole feminist? Thank you. Isn't that the whole feminist movement, where it's made up of a body of different race of women, predominantly Caucasian, Asian, and Indian, Arabic, and Hispanic women? Let's just go there. For real. Stop it. So that's, if you be like, oh, it's Western, that's why you can go over there into other countries like the Philippines.
And I give you one better.
They do
the
that
whole
over there.
neck movement, I'm going to tell you off and all that stuff. It's ghetto and it's ratchet and it's ugly when it's a black girl, but it's cute and spicy when it's a
Hispanic woman.
You know what I mean? So it's really your idea about that particular
based
woman.
on the society in which you grew up in.
Because if you don't like it, I don't like somebody who's too loud for no reason either, or negative and all that stuff. That could be my forte, but that's how I feel about anybody that does it, not necessarily just black women that do it. When you okay with one person doing it and not the other, that's just your idea on how you view that particular person or group of people.
Yeah. That's a fact.
And you understand you got mind fucked by America. We all go through mental conditioning. Yeah. I had to come to terms that a lot of my views were fed to me. Yeah. A lot of my opinions were fed to me. A lot of my likes and dislikes were fed to me. That's a lot for people to take in.
Especially when you're an adult, because we tend to think that we are hardwired the way we are, and there was no influence from anybody else. So, anyway, that's our little spill on Jeannie Mai.
So they get divorced or whatever they have you, and
I saw it coming.
When any couple get divorced, because it seemed like, damn, there's such an attack on marriage and blah blah blah. But sometimes niggas go into things. They kind of like force themselves to be blind. It's not like she didn't already tell you. It's like, even if you didn't know who she was, nigga, you knew she was on a View, and you knew she said that. And you telling me Jeezy also being a celebrity.
Don't try to tarnish her name.
You gonna see you didn't hear that? As soon as they found out she was with a black man, you telling me anybody and their mama was gonna send that nigga, even if he didn't see it prior, anybody and their mama would have sent that video to him once they realized that they were coming. They would be like, you heard what she said about black men?
I don't think people paid attention.
I'm sure
but here's my
people
thing.
blindly want to go into situations because their idea on groups of people. I don't even think it had anything to do with common sense. And now you saw, like, come on, foresight. Foresight is a skill. It's a blessing. Wisdom is everything. Ask God, He'll give it to you. Because it don't make no sense. And I don't want to hear nothing about what he got to say now, because all I got to say is, like, nigga, you didn't see that from the beginning.
Girl, and all I got to say is, all American Indian women who are reclassified to African American, do not touch him. He is broken and he gonna hurt you. Do not mess with him. Don't give him don't let him pass go and collect $200.
He
do not mess with him.
A woman
let him go to any other race.
That I use niggas when I'm feeling low.
Don't
and
touch
he obviously went with that. He obviously went with that. He was fine with that. He was fine with that.
Yeah.
Now, what you think he gonna do to a black woman? You don't be these niggas pick me up. It's like the one where they lie.
Thank you, because if you think, because you are with the person that you know what I mean. You are who you with. So you think that he ain't gonna use your behind as a pick me up?
As a pick me up to get back at that whatever karma. You know how to
don't be her.
They get played by one woman and they gotta play everybody else to get they whatever that is.
Did they look back? Did they look back?
I don't know. So those retarded niggas do not
let
that nigga lay where he lie.
Yeah.
Jesus sakes. We ain't got no time.
That's right. Please don't. Y'all, this is Kendra with USTV. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Stay up, stay blessed, put God first, y'all. Above all else, peace out.